Welcome to Successful Toy Podcast, where we shine a light on the positive side of every journey. Our platform is dedicated to celebrating the success stories and unique experience of people from all walks of life, regardless of their fame or background. Whether you're a well-known figure or just starting out, the Successful Toy Podcast is here to share your story and inspire our listener with your achievements and insights. Join us as we explore a diverse range of topics and uplift voices that deserve to be heard. Everyone has a story to tell, and we're here to listen. Hey, my toy talkers. We're here, season 4, episode. This is episode 6. I was about to say 4, episode 6. So today I have a panel, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I call this panel Men Vs Women, but this is not Men Vs Women. That's just the clickbait to get y'all ass to watch and listen to us while we talk common fucking sense, okay? So we talk about random shit that goes on every day in life. Okay, some bullshit that we be seeing y'all doing on Facebook or shit that y'all submit to us that y'all want our opinion on. So we're gonna speak on it and hear everybody different opinions on the topic. So let's go first. Dark Laura,
What's going
introduce
on?
yourself.
Hey, what's going on? Dark Law, Darion Morris of the Create a Million podcast, highlighting domestic violence, mental health, and new dating and relationship series releasing September 20th, 2024, called The Black Garden.
Period. Coach Coleman. Hey girl. Go ahead.
Hey, I am Coach Coleman. I wear many hats, but to wrap it all up, I am a life coach, a social worker at heart. I've been a social worker for 7 years, opposed to being a life coach and helping adults get through their transition, their state. I also have a youth mentoring program to help the teenagers transition into being a young adult as well.
Period. And then we have Chewy 2 Up. What's good?
What's word? What's word? Boy, Chewy Two up here. Music artist, father at first, man of God. Also, as you can see, business in the background, Two Up Shop, mobile mechanic, finding service, quality service in surrounding areas. The main focus is being successful in all aspects that I just preached about just now. Point and
Period.
simple.
Period. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. So we're gonna get into it. Today's episode is sponsored by The Product. You guys can follow them on IG, and it's DAPRADUCT. Go over there, check out their apparel, and pop something. They got truckers hats and clothes and all type of shit. Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. How Black women feel about Black men dating unseasoned whites.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
So I'm gonna speak on this. No, but seriously, it is what it is in 2024. But when you get someone who is not experienced and they're not comfortable, they're using the wrong verbiage at the wrong time. There's no understanding. That's when it becomes an issue, or you get the look like, "Come on, brother, what you doing?" But when they are seasoned and they understand what's going on, the respect is there. It's not awkward. It's a good fit. It just go with the flow. That's just my outlook on it.
Okay, for me, I just feel like I don't give a fuck. Like, do you? If you happy, you happy. I really don't care. I only have a comment about it when you want to come on social media and broadcast how either the family used you for money or she lied on you or some shit like that. And it's like, these be my exact word. That's goody for you. Like, that's it. Like, I really don't care about who the fuck they be dating. It is what it is. Like, that's y'all. So how y'all feel about it? Because y'all be dating the black,
Uh,
unseasoned.
well, I'm gonna say this. I don't date white women at all. Period. I only dealt with two white women in my entire life. I'm 27, still young, still pushing on. Um, but if if a guy does that, I mean, I got family members that are married to white women. I got white people in my family as well. And now new additions. So if they unseasoned, I think over time, the more they come around the family, depending on what African American family or minority family they're around, they'll adapt, and grow accustomed. If they really love that man, usually they do adapt to whatever the family's got going on, just to make the man happy. Now, some
Right.
women, they don't do that. I would say minority women ain't doing that. They ain't gonna conform to what the family wants. But the white women, they're a little bit easier to deal with when it comes to that aspect in particular. I haven't dealt with too many. That's just my perspective.
Dark Law.
Well, I'm 27 as well, and
Shout
um,
out to Sydney.
right on. And I do. I did actively play in the snow,
Oh
and
Lord.
what I have to say is you just have to. There's a difference between dating them, but don't undermine yourself
Yeah.
to date them. So like I never like if it's a like and that's a spirit of discernment because you have to watch the type of unseasoned women that you're conversating with. If I hear anything like because I'm fully black, so my mom, daddy both black. So if I hear any like sidebar like jokes or unsensitive anything like disrespected, especially black women, then it's just an automatic no go. Like and I'm very vocal and understanding when I do date the unseasoned folk on, hey, this is, I'm from Kentucky or from the South, I'm raised black. I do like Chewy said, I do have my granddad married a white woman, so I do have my uncle's married to a woman from Ireland, so I do have uh, unseasoned folk in the family, but don't as long as you're not doing it as a fetish. I feel like a lot of they want to have mixed kids or look at me, especially being a black athlete and being educated. I've always been told I talk white because I speak educated. I did English
Educate.
literature throughout school, so they're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you look." I know Twizzler said you look like you date white women. I ain't forgot about that. So no,
Thank you about that.
right? Yeah, I ain't never gonna live that down. But yeah, as long as you're not, as long as you're dating the person for love and respecting the person as an individual, not based on color, then.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like to round it up, the question is just do you because it's your life. But for me, just I'm more authentic with the individual person.
So
Yeah.
everybody agreed that we really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
Do
much.
you?
yeah. I don't
Period.
care.
Yeah. Like, do you? We don't care. Okay.
For real.
How do you how do you role play in relationships impact the dy- the dynamics of trust, intimacy, and communication between partners? Who want to go first?
Ladies first.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because some people like the role play and some people don't.
Mhm.
And some people think role play is just in the bedroom, but it can go outside the bedroom. It doesn't have to always just be sexual. And I think the role playing will help from you seeing what that partner go through, like look at it through their eyes instead of just looking at it one sided. Because sometimes, we get caught up in our minds and how we want things to go, not
Uh-huh.
thinking how the other person may see it, how they may view it, why they responded that way. But if you do the role playing, like switch it up for a minute, all right, now you see. And also role playing of pretending like this our first date, it might bring that spice back that you need in a relationship. It can go in so many ways. I can
Yeah.
go on and on and on. Y'all trying to
For me, I really don't feel like it should be a role. As a woman, you know your role in your relationship. You know the things that you're supposed to do when it comes to the household and how you're supposed to carry yourself. So I really don't feel like it should be a role like, nigga, you clean up the house too. Nigga, you cook too. Like you wash the dishes too. So I just don't feel like it should be a certain type of role
and to be
playing.
real with y'all, 2024, I'm just being honest, it seems like the roles have even reversed.
Yes,
2024.
we
Like,
are
Mhm.
we are the niggas now with the money. We
I'm
are the
just
niggas now
saying.
with the money. The
Y'all
niggas are
stop that.
real sassy these days. They real sassy.
You stop that right now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know we right. We done
Y'all
touched
see
the
it
little
too.
something.
Y'all see it too. Which one of y'all men want to go next? Go ahead.
I'll take this one. So I'll take this one real quick. So me personally, my mom always taught me how to, I actually am a chef as well, private chef. So my mom always taught me how to cook, and she always said cleanliness is next to godliness. Don't be ornery. So
Mhm.
like the clothes, washing after yourself, cleaning up after yourself, especially me having kids now, and cooking. It was never a gender role for me.
Yeah.
Cooking. I was just taught to cook because like you said, go over grandma's house on Sunday, then after church, you just cook. And I was just always I was always a person that was curious on, how to cook. So that's just how. And then as far as the roles, I just feel like you have to be articulate in the understanding the other person's mindset. I'm a big mind. That's where the dark law, decreeing the domain of your mind came from. Is
Mhm.
just knowing the person's mindset. And to answer your question about, I do agree too. I do see, kind of going back to the first question with the unseasoned, I do see a lot where the woman's making the money, got the car, got the good credit, and like the guy's just, sleep, skating by, dropping off at work or
Mhm.
doing like, kid things. And so I do agree with it being like weird time in 2024 with it being because I see a lot of women, like some of the things that women put up with. Like I just saw a post yesterday, and I'll let Chewy go, where the lady was like, this man, we just started, I just let him move in and he ran up like $6,000 on my credit card. And I'm like, why
Oh,
you let a man get your credit? I've never met a woman like that. I would never
Cause,
do something.
cause we be stupid for the men, bro. Like y'all don't know, but
Yeah, y'all gotta
all
explain.
in.
Y'all
yeah,
gotta y'all
Literally.
gotta y'all gotta explain that one for me.
we gonna let Chewy go and then we'll explain it to you.
I mean, I'm gonna just keep it hot. This is what's going on nowadays. Everybody has high expectations based off of what they was like, how they was brought up. You know what I mean? Everybody was brought up differently, and now we all
Mhm.
clash in our upbringings. And because we're mature, we're a little bit wiser. We done dealt with three different segments since COVID, so it's kind
Yeah.
of like mindsets and everything, lifestyles, everything has changed, and some has drastically changed for others, and magically changed for many. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
Mhm.
like when it comes to the opposite sex, you have transgenders, all these other stuff, things going on. Me personally, I don't give a damn. Be what you want to be. But if we're talking about spiritual, godly, you know what I mean, and holy, that's unholy. That's not, of the Bible, but it's also an accepting God. You know what I mean? So you can live how you want to live, but I think those play a big role when it comes to playing that role play because if like Dark Law was saying, he was brought up similar to how I was brought up. My mom like, yo, clean up after your ass, pick this shit up now. Like,
Mhm.
don't throw your football pads in the thing. Clean them with Lysol, dude. Make it smell good. So even
Mhm.
still to this day at 27, I do this. You know what I mean? And if people in my abode ain't doing that, I'm like, hey, yo, clean that up. You know what I mean? You just saliva right there. Go ahead and wipe that down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially since COVID. And I got kids too, so it's kind of like kids is making me be a lot more cautious when it comes to stuff like that anyway. I want my
Mhm.
son to kind of know what's going on when it comes to women and what you're supposed to do. Because it's a role that we're supposed to play according to the Bible. And it's a role that a woman's supposed to play according to the Bible. Everybody don't want to play their role. Everybody want to do what they want to do. We all got
Mhm.
preferences. How I am personally, I'm a single man with two baby moms. You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm free to do whatever I want to do. They are as well. If I get upset because of that, it's because it's emotion involved. So that's another thing that plays a role. It just depends on what you got yourself involved with. You know what I mean? It don't really got nothing to do with the role. To be honest, it's just that person in particular.
Right.
So I don't
Exactly.
really think, yeah, I don't think it's the roles like nowadays. It's just everybody wants something, what they preference. They just got to search for it and keep on searching until they find it.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to settle. Don't settle for less. Go get what you want. If you see it in front of you, it might be like for girls, for instance, and I'm gonna end it on this. for girls or females in general, it's always a guy that y'all come across in y'all lifetime that is just like, yo, I want him to be that one. And then there's always another guy that's in your life that you come across that is that one, but you are blind because you got a preference. Same
Yep.
thing with guys. Like I said, I got two baby moms, so it's like obviously neither one of them was the preference because I didn't marry neither one. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
that don't mean I can't. It just may not be my preference. I may not be their preference, for everlasting. Because when I get married, I ain't trying to divorce. I ain't starting over. We're gonna work through it. You
Right.
done cheated, I cheated. Okay, let's work through it. What happened? Why you did this? Why you did that? You know what I mean? We just gotta talk about it. But it's the person, you know what I mean? It's a persona thing.
Yeah. I like that you said that because you're not lying. Like we could as women too, like we do fuck up. Fast fuck up too. We can have
Yeah.
something amazing at home, but like you said, we see something that we want and then we try to go after that and it don't be that. And then you mess up what you got good at home for that. It's because that person want to be a sassy ass nigga.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Look, do y'all know the definition? Tell me the definition of sassy. Let me hear this definition
You're
because
trying to
this
you
is a very common word.
okay. A sassy nigga is someone that's just like a female. All you want to do is fuck with the girl because of her money. This what you look at how a female is a gold digger. We instead of us calling the
Yeah.
niggas gold diggers, we calling them sassy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
okay, okay. Because I'm thinking
sassy.
y'all was being mean.
Nowadays, some
No,
niggas y'all roll your eyes
yeah,
like
they
y'all do.
really be acting like bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, are you the
I mean,
female or am I the female?
okay, so y'all using sassy not for the literal term, just for the derogatory way,
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, as we would
yeah.
use it for a derogatory way, saying "go digger."
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
So she
Because I
give
had
me
to ask
money when
that,
I
you know what I
need.
mean? Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Now I got a better understanding because I don't be on social media like that. But when I am, I do see sassy a lot, and I'm like, what they saying? Like,
Oh shit! I don't know what
Oh,
happened. Yeah, he probably thinking we be calling the people gay.
yeah,
nah,
I
not
ain't.
not that. Just a little.
Yeah, we ain't calling them
It's
gay. We saying
okay,
they,
okay, okay.
yeah,
They just
they
got
gold
women
diggers.
traits
Gold
right
diggers.
now in that
Yeah,
Yeah,
sense.
I
Yeah.
thought y'all was saying him downstairs or something.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
like I'm like, damn, but nigga gay because he wanted not wanting to make a sandwich. I mean, what?
no, 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 no.
No, it ain't that deep.
Okay,
It ain't that deep.
okay,
I'm about
all
to
right,
him
all right. I need to look.
downstairs.
I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to get back hip. I'm trying to get back hip. I gotta be hip on
Right.
this music scene. Look, cause y'all be saying them words, and I be like, damn, I be feeling old as hell. But like I'm right in the middle of generations. You know what I mean? Me and
Uh,
Dot Law, we 27. You know what I mean? So it's like we got to experience best of three worlds. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? When it
that's
comes
true.
to women phases, you know what I mean? Like y'all have phases, and now y'all in that phase where, like you said, y'all are being more dominant. Y'all got higher
Yeah.
expectations. Our expectations, we simple. So it's like, look, you can cook and clean, please as fuck is good, shit like that. Do good for the kids. We good. But my thing nowadays is you gotta be making some money. You know what I mean? You gotta contribute to this. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
you
but
gotta
guess what?
you what?
That's survival mode.
No, 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 no. That's standard shit. That's standard. Look, for instance, say me and you, we just met each other, right? I just met you. We hit it off. We cool. You cool. Been talking for a week. I say, let's go out. I'm going to pay the first time. You know what I'm saying? The second time,
Mm-hmm.
third time, fourth time. That's just the nigga I am. But once we together, it's been a couple years. It's like, look, man, I need to put this 40 in my gas tank, right? So I ain't going to
Mm-hmm.
go out this week. Hey, if you want to go out, I'll go out. But it's like, you should got that mindset like, all
That
right,
I
he gonna
pay
put
for
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you know
and
what I mean?
some and
It,
females don't have it for real.
yeah.
I had that post. I posted that post on my Facebook the other day, and I said, if a guy had only $40.46 and he wanted to take you out, would you go? And majority of them comments said they would not go. Why? You can go to
What?
Chili's and get a 2 for 20.
Yeah.
You can go get a 3 for 10. Like I'm trying to understand
Like,
why you won't go.
what
And
I need
what
to
makes
spend that much
those?
money on you for? Because I'm trying to get to know you. I don't need to break my pockets to do that. You dig what
And
I'm
then
saying? Like,
I always feel like too, if the person who offered to take you on a date or to go out, they should be the ones
they
that pay.
paying.
So if a
Exactly.
girl say, "Come on, let's go on a date," you should be paying because
Be
you asked this man
paying.
to go on a date.
Woo!
And you
That's
Like,
shouldn't
how.
be
hey,
asking him if
Thank
you like
you. you can't take yourself on a date. You shouldn't be asking nobody to take you on a date because
Nobody.
so that means you're using him to get free food.
And
And
I'm
then
glad
what
you
makes
said that
y'all?
because
Yeah,
it
what
go back.
makes y'all?
Wait,
Huh?
Sorry,
hold
what
on.
makes y'all? And then for the women, I got a question. Like, what concept? I know, like that Cheesecake Factory thing was a big viral thing. Like,
I don't know why, but go
what?
ahead.
But like, why did like? What makes you guys worthy for like just especially for the first date? Like, why we got to go to Ruth Chris on the first date?
You
I
know
mean,
why?
right.
You know why? Because she done had another nigga with some money that took her there. So now she feel like every nigga should take her there. Which she ain't never been there before. That was her first time going. But
But,
now this nigga done upped her standards. So now she feel like every nigga need to take her to Ruth Chris.
and then
Right. Okay.
why do they let the well like why let the man dictate the standard? Like if you can't have filet mignon
When you
pockets,
can't
but
even afford it yourself
that's what
by
I'm saying.
yourself.
With a spam mindset.
Say
But
what?
that's what
Go
I was gonna
ahead,
say. I
coach.
think it all goes back to morals and principles. What are your morals? What are your principles? Do you have them? What does that look like? Because I feel like 2024 that has been left behind. Like people don't have morals and
Nope,
they don't
they
have
don't.
principles. So they going off like you said, social media. They going
Mhm.
off like, oh, one person took me here, so all right, now I'm on this level. But in reality, no, baby girl or baby boy, you not on that level. Like
Uh-huh.
stay in your lane. And it kind of goes back to that one thing of like, you
Just
don't have to look down on
come
people,
back
but
to Atlanta.
stay on that level. If you feel
Come
like
back
you
to
only
Atlanta.
want to go to
It's
that
too,
kind of
it's too
place,
many, too
don't
many.
be trying to, because now you putting that pressure on the man, like he got to do something to get to that level. He probably now he want to go rob somebody. Like now you messing with their mental instead of just dating them on where you already know you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody look good, don't put that pressure on them to make them go do something crazy because they're not
Exactly.
gonna tell you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So did that answer y'all question?
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
got it.
mean,
You got it.
yeah, yeah.
What's
You
the
know,
cheap?
go ahead.
Huh?
No,
Okay.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
What's the cheapest thing someone can buy for you that would make you happy?
The cheapest thing
Some
for me,
weed.
this nigga,
I mean, for real. I smoke every day. Every day I smoke. Yeah.
That's a
Good man.
shame.
Ain't no shame. I'm good. I'm productive. You see, come on now. Look, my hands get dirty. I got cuts and bruises. Look, I need that gas. I got injuries. Trying to get
Go
that
ahead,
medical card.
coach.
that's real though. That's real.
For
For
I'm
real.
real.
I'm simple. I'm a romantic, so you can buy a movie on Netflix. Let's be in the house, Netflix and
Mm-hmm.
chill. Instead of going to the movies, we bring it at home.
Yep.
You know, buy a liquor bottle. We gonna drink. He probably smoke. I don't smoke, and that's it.
Okay.
Yep. With me, you can buy my favorite candy and I'm happy.
I know that's
Yeah.
It's the thought that count, man. Like I'm so simple. I'm not hard to please at all.
Mhm.
I'm a
Yeah.
big candle person. Like a cheap little,
Okay.
like a nice little that or like some cologne.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But if it's just us, especially dating, like if you say, "Hey, I'm gonna what you want to cook?" Like I'm a big cook person. Like having like a date night where we like cook together, and it's like, "Hey, I'm about to buy it. Let's go have on the groceries or something simple like that." Or I'm
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
gonna buy the steak and you buy the. I've done where the girl buy the ingredients and I cook. Like that's cool with me.
I like
That's
that.
what's
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Oh
that.
yeah.
So we're gonna go to a quick commercial before we get back into the questions. And the song that we're gonna get into is Keyblow. It's called 007.
Keep low to Don. Look, 007 mags. We got Big Macs. Don't forget the cheese, or we might have to push your shit back. All you heard was click clap before he got his shit snatched. He won't get no get back, cause he was never with that. Spit his whole crew up like a Kit Kat. Made his bitch throw the dick like a tit tat. I think I fucked the hoe too good. I made the group chat, and now she trying to spin it like ain't broke or get your bitch back. Perkins got my dog itching. He need a back scratcher. He asked me, do I love her? And I asked her, why does that matter? My dog tipping do say that nigga got a bad black. That many piss on any nigga thinking they the shit. Get a brick, flip a brick. I ain't never been no bitch. We can shoot open handed or even make shit happen. If a nigga tell you otherwise, then that nigga capping. All these niggas claim they with it, but these niggas just be rapping. All these niggas claim they got it, but these niggas don't be trapping. If a nigga think he got it like Rashad, I snatch, chop a moon, saw the nigga make his ass through a bag. Find my dope up, cause they ain't high yet. I get upset when I see my ox, cause them niggas ain't die yet. Them niggas ain't got no money, they got bum flex. These hoes be fucking on broke niggas, they having bum sex. Every day I run to the money, try and get that bag up. Peace when I run up on me, I swear I get you bagged up. Every day's a murder scene, that's why I keep that mags up. Crossing mirrors like faking mirrors, that shit is bad luck. Fuck with me, I don't think a nigga should. Fuck with me, I don't even think them niggas could. Fuck with me, I don't even think them niggas would. Why? Cause them pussy niggas should.
Yes. That was Keyblow with 007, man. So this question right here, this is for the guys. I want to hear. They need to go first before I voice my opinion on this one. So, Coach, we're gonna sit back and let them handle this because everybody want to know this question. This answer. What does the side chick do that the wife doesn't do?
Oh, go ahead, Dark Law.
Oh, Zay, you want me to go? Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, what the side? I know we talked about this on Black Garden.
Mhm.
Yes, the side chick do that the wife doesn't. I would say, just obviously, I'm not married and I wouldn't have a side chick because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be faithful. But anyway, for the subject of conversation, I would say, the intricacies that the wife maybe not necessarily doesn't provide, but also doesn't provide, but maybe too stubborn to provide. So like the intimacy, like some of that exploration, especially in the bedroom. Um, and it's also the attitude with it. Like I just see a lot of in marriages, they might have where, you know, you gotta beg the wife to get some, or maybe or doing something without an attitude where the side chick just don't do it. Um, it also could be maybe the man sees a lot of what the side chicks is you're seeing something in the side chick that you don't see in your wife. And it goes back to like what we were saying with the standards and morals and values of don't just like Chu was saying earlier, don't just settle for, you know, just a random chick just to say you're married. Don't just, you know, accept mediocrity and accept average. So if you marry somebody you really don't want to be married to, like True was saying earlier, then when you're gonna seek the side chick because the side chick is really who you really want to be with. But the wife might have one characteristic, like maybe the side chick broke, but the wife got money and she got a good job of 401k. So you're like, oh, you know, again, trying to be sassy, like y'all said, and don't want to work. Like, oh, I'm just going to marry this. And that goes back to the unseasoned folk. A lot of us brothers get with the unseasoned folks, big, 350 pounds or nothing, but she got money in a 401k. So I'm just going to settle so my bills is paid for and I can be sassy. And then I'm going to get the side chick. Just to, again, like you said, to have, you know, the wild side, feed the wild side. They say you're not you when you hungry. So the side chick's like the Snickers bar, and the wife is at the vegetables that you really don't want to eat.
Chewy. That nigga say the side chick is the sneaker bar. What, Chewy?
We can't
Chewy?
hear you.
You on mute. We can't hear you. Well, me, I feel that what the side chick have that the wife don't have is something similar to what you said, but at the same time, the motherfucking side chick, she won't know nothing about the wife unless the husband not telling her. So she's going to do everything that husband is complaining about that the wife is not doing at home, because like you said, it's something he's seen in that side chick that he liked for him to even approach her, even if it was just for a fun thing. It's supposed to have been a one night type of thing. He still got involved with her and he ended up falling for her. And yeah. So wifey's out there, stop trying to go after the side chick. It's not her, it's your man.
He said,
Oh,
get your
What?
man's.
What
Get
you
your
got
man.
to say? You over to
my
laugh?
Yeah, Chewy, what
this.
happened? Chewy.
Okay, so look. Check this out. So this what it is. This how I go. You are only a side chick if you deem yourself a side chick. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever we doing with you, whatever we doing for you, is 99.9%. And I'm gonna speak for every man. Correct me if I'm wrong, Doc. What we do for you, if we like you as a woman, you know what I mean, and you, especially if you done gave us a little poo nanny, you know what I mean, like we gonna just do it off the muscle, off the strength, you know what I mean, because we want to keep it consistent, especially if it's good or great or sometimes superb, you know what I mean. So we gonna just do things for you. That's like a love language for most guys, you know what I mean, especially if they dealing with women, you know what I mean. But a side chick, like if we ain't in no relationship, say you single, you know what I mean? Because there's different levels to that side chick stuff. Especially, I'm a player, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna break it down. And like I say, Dark Law, correct me if I'm wrong. When you are single, and like say, like in my case, like you got dealings, you've had dealings in the past that you got attachment with. In this case, it would be kids for me. Then every chick, in per se, besides the two that you may have, is gonna be a side chick technically because they're not primary. They're not the main focus. That has to be earned with time. That has to be earned with, other relations, conversation, mindset, durability in a relationship, whatever it may be. Now, if you are in a relationship and you have a side chick, which you shouldn't have. But if you got one, whatever that woman that you're in a relationship with, she may not be hitting on all cylinders at all times that you want her to. Not meaning she not the one for you. She may be the best woman for you at that time, but she may not be the one for you to stay with. You know what I mean? So if you have a side chick as a man, you should already have that in the back of your mind or the forefront if you wise. You know what I mean? To be like, okay, I already know this ain't this. Let me call it quits. You know what I mean? Let me go back to being single and we can still deal with each other if you cool with it, per se woman. You know what I mean? Then, we can go ahead and do our dealings. Just keep it safe and clean. So at that point, a side chick thing will be eliminated. You will just be a cordial partner. You know what I mean? Like if you married, you shouldn't even have a mistress. You know what I mean? Like so I ain't even gonna get in that. You know what I mean? When you married, everybody know what's up with the marriage. You losing
But,
assets and shit for
but when I
infidelity.
tell but when I tell you these niggas, these sassy ass niggas is risking it all, whether they married or not, bro. Like
I
the
know.
married men are the most single motherfuckers on in the world.
What they
And
that ain't
is.
their wife. That ain't them. That ain't for them. I'm telling you. It
I
can't
think
be.
it's. I also think I agree with everything you said, but I would also add that for married women, because I've seen both sides. I don't see married women at church,
Yeah, I done
at
dealt with
work,
married women.
and stuff. They act more single. I think it's out of from speaking from a single person. It's out of envy for the single man, and what I mean by that is a lot of men, it's all in the mindset, goes right back to Dominion, the mindset of a man. If you're married and you're seeking out the side chick, it's because you have lack of self accountability and lack of awareness within yourself. So instead of communicating with your wife and saying, hey, you're not doing this, you're lacking in this area, we need to fix it, you just like, oh, homegirl at the club or homegirl at work, she smiled at me, she bring me pasta on lunch break, she rubbed my, and it's the little things because I've been the side dude for an engaged chick on accident. I didn't know the woman was engaged until later on. So
Yeah, my nigga,
I've seen both sides, and like she
Say
would,
accident.
and it's the small things. It was like I was a trainer. It's back when I was at Amazon. I was a trainer, and it was like it's like the little things like, hey, let's go to dinner. We just friends, right? We just going to have a like to eat. Then it's like the little side comments and ooh, the little like hit your arm and the rub your shoulders, and it's like, all right, let's kick it. And then boom, you done like you said, gotten some punani or y'all done kissed,
dog.
and then like it increases. Like she took me to I live in Indy. She took me to the Pacers game, paid for the tickets, and she done all these
See,
different things.
he proved my point. The married people are the most single people in the world.
Yeah,
Like
I
they
ain't
go
never been
so
married though.
hard, but they go so hard for the side person, bro. They be going so hard for real, for real.
But you got to keep up, like the role playing question. You said you got to keep up. You got to keep up the fantasy. It's a fantasy. The side chick is the fantasy for married men. It's
Mhm.
like
Fun.
you right. You
Yeah.
can't because you can like because honestly, with marriage, you got responsibilities to uphold not only within the Bible but within just marriage in general. You got the bills, everything's tied to your name. With a side chick, you can be the knight in shining armor and go to the clubs and go to the roof Chris and do some do different stuff you might not want to do with your wife because like you said you might be embarrassed of her or you might she get on my nerves. I really didn't want to marry her but my family said I should marry her so I'm married. Now you stuck in that marriage and you're unhappy. But then like you said you meet that side chick and it's like, ooh, she make me laugh. A lot of people in an unhappy marriages, they don't even get to laugh. They go, it's always that responsibility, like, hey, we can't pay the rent on time, the
Mhm.
lights about to get cut off. But then the
Mhm.
side chick at work, every time I come in, it's
See,
that fantasy. She rub
yeah.
my shoulders when I sit down.
They
Um,
do it better sometimes,
right.
man.
Yeah, for real, for
That's
real.
what
My
it
wife
is for
can't
real.
cook. Yep, my wife can't cook, and then she done brought me some pasta. She's like, I made it just for you. Like she know what they, and the side chicks know what they before they even become side
Yep.
chicks. They know what they doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They know
Duh.
what they doing.
No.
Like
Duh.
they
And it
going
works
after the
though.
married men. They going after the married men too.
Uh-uh.
The rest of
Uh-uh.
home.
Uh-uh. You ain't finna put this on them. You can't go after nobody that don't want to be had. You ain't finna put that
Listen,
on them. Because
listen.
nope. I done been in predicaments with married men done try to talk to me and I'm turning them down and them bitches chased me all the way to my car and was not taking no for an answer. Oh, I would do this for you. You don't know what you're missing out on. And us as female, baby, when we hear that, let's milk this nigga. Since he don't want to leave me alone, I'm
They
finna
said they
milk this nigga.
sassy.
See, yeah, well, that's desperation. That's what that is. It might
Exactly.
be
But you got a whole wife at home. Why are you desperate for somebody else's attention? That's
like
People
not
like
listen,
what
his.
they
Darla,
people like what they
didn't
can't
Darla just
have
explain that?
9 times
That's
out of
They
true.
10.
right,
That's
Yeah.
right.
true.
I
That
mean, but
is.
that's basically what Darla was saying. You know what I mean? It's just a fantasy. You know what I mean? It's everybody got a fantasy. Like, look, what's her name? What's that girl name? Janice Hart. I just discovered about her. You know what I mean? I found her funny page, right? And
Mm-hmm,
then found out she do like, the adult content and stuff. I was like,
mm-hmm.
oh wow, instant fantasy right there for a male. It can happen just like that for us. And I'm sure for women, y'all, when every time y'all lay y'all head down, this a dude y'all walk by at the mall. Y'all like, oh, he fine. He had a little money.
Man,
He had a
listen,
little Versace.
women, we
Like,
know, we know off rip if we gonna fuck you on the first day or not.
I know.
We know
That's what I'm
off rip.
saying. The
I
ball
got
is in y'all court
experience.
at all times. The ball is in y'all court. Our biggest
Yeah,
weakness is y'all. You see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, like you
Yep.
said, y'all know what y'all gonna do ahead of time. We don't. We guessing. But if y'all
Mm-hmm,
coming on, like Darla said, y'all brushing the shoulder, y'all smiling, y'all staring a little too long. If a man know his selfie player, man, you digging me right now. So
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna capitalize on it. I'll let you see what's cracking real quick. If it ain't nothing like that, you know what I mean? Like marriage wise, then yeah, I'm gonna see what's up with you. But
Yeah,
marriage is like I can't speak on no marriage because I ain't never been married. You know what I mean? I plan
yeah,
on getting married and sticking and doing the right thing, but everybody make mistakes. But until then, you know
yeah.
what
I
I
made,
mean? Like
I made that mistake.
see. So you got a lot more wisdom in that aspect when it comes to that. I don't know too much. I seen my parents, you know what I mean, like what they did, how they marriage went.
Mm-hmm.
Others, young, some of my peers, they married. So I see what
Yeah.
they go through, and I'm just like, man, I ain't got no damn time for that right now.
I
You need
swear
to
to
be
God, bitch, I
serious.
could stay
Like,
single and,
look,
and go through the same shit
look,
these married
I
people
don't want
going
to
through
share
for
none of my
real.
Man
assets
can.
right now because I ain't made a meal yet. I don't want to share none of these assets that I'm building yet because I ain't make no million yet. I get
Shit,
a
you
damn
shouldn't want to
couple
share.
M's.
Shit.
No. Look. When I get a couple M's, look, that's what you're supposed to do. When you get it, you gotta
All right.
share appropriately. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like we gotta get out of
Got
this
to be that
mindset,
right
man. Like,
person. Got to be that
yeah,
right person.
you gotta find them. You gonna make
Mm-hmm.
mistakes. Spend a couple racks on one of them, like men do. Y'all don't spend no money like we do. You know what I mean? We spend it
Yeah,
on
we.
the women. Not
Yeah.
on no men. No, y'all
Yes,
don't.
we do. Yes, we
I
do.
done had some.
I have plenty of times. It's the bitches that you run across. You ain't met the right one.
Listen.
Yeah.
No, I done had some. I done had some with hella motion. However, it's about y'all more so like, especially if y'all single, like y'all getting y'all own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all have your own motives.
Listen,
So if a
every
nigga
woman
ain't
is
on
a
the same
trick. She
level,
got to like you in order for her to trick off on you. If she don't like you, she's not tricking off on you.
man, there's women out here that love niggas ain't tricking.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Yeah,
That's
I'm
nah.
telling you.
crazy. That's
It's women
crazy.
out here. It's women out here head over heels for niggas, but it's now. Don't get me wrong. They may not just have it, you know what I'm saying. But it's some of them that really got it, and I see it. Like
Nah, I'm not
I'm out
seeing
here.
some women who ain't got it. They will give the last.
Come on,
Okay?
Cause,
bruh. I swear to
They'll
cause
go
that's
sell
God.
they
that
truth. That's
punana for
genuine.
you.
I swear to
That's
God,
genuine.
it got to be the people that they running across, bro. Because I'm
But that's
telling you,
genuine.
bro.
That's authentic right there. It ain't too
Yeah,
many. Just like it ain't too many authentic. It's not too many authentic people and genuine people left.
yeah,
Period. So
Facts.
that's
nowadays,
true.
it's like we were saying earlier. It's 2020 fucking four. Like the world's supposed to end in 2012. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
So
they said.
yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean. So it's like
2000.
yeah, it's a whole. We advanced now. We thinking different now. It's a lot of stuff lingo going on. So it really
Yeah.
just depends on what you want to do for that person. Like you know what I mean. And some
Mm-hmm.
people just don't feel it's necessary for that person. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, and I dig that because I'm the same way. If you ain't doing this, man, I ain't finna rub your feet. You ain't wash them dishes. You knew I had washed the dishes 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? It's your turn. I ain't rubbing no feet. You know what I mean? Like it's like a cause and effect. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
sometimes it can become a ripple effect, and then that's when the negativity brings itself about. So we just gotta catch it. I think everybody just gotta catch it. Stay self. We
Yeah.
all get beside ourselves. You know what I mean? That's how I feel with that shit. But like we just gotta
Okay.
stay in tune.
Yeah, it's a lot of transactional
Yeah.
mindsets. It's like, hey, you got to do something to get something. And life shouldn't be like you're supposed to not get weary and well doing. You're just supposed to do
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
sometime.
Ain't no bargain, no trade, man.
Right.
Have you loved someone so much you try to understand them why they was hurting you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chewy like, yes.
He said
Hey,
yes.
Yeah,
once
he hurt right now.
I got
Nah, you going through it right
two.
now.
I got two of them. I wish I could be polyamorous, but that ain't God. They ain't holy. But you know, but yeah. I mean, can I speak on that first? I ain't gonna lie, cause
Yes, go
that
ahead.
hit me.
Yeah, you
So
got
Go.
it.
I mean, look, man, like I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Like I love both of them women to like from the bottom of my heart. I do everything I can for them, even when I'm not with them. You know, they're not mine. You dig what I'm saying? But they're still my family. So I look at that like when you fall head over heels for a woman as a man, you know, you start doing things different. Your mind, you mature faster, especially like once you lose your virginity, it's certain stuff that's gonna click, right? Then when you keep
Mhm.
getting certain play, then you actually stumble across something that's nice, it's worth it, and then it don't work out. It's like, God damn, I lost that one, and then you find another one, and it's like, oh, this ain't really working out. So it's kind of like it's a tug of war constantly. It's what I believe, you know what I'm saying, for a man when it comes to just being in love with a woman, period. Like I said
Mhm.
earlier, like y'all are kryptonite. And it was destined to be that way. It's always gonna be that way besides kids. You know, the two most passionate loves you're gonna have in your life, no matter what the fuck age you is. You can be 12 years old and have a kid, that is gonna be astronomical for you. It's supposed to be. You know what I mean? And I've dealt with both of those things a couple times. And it's
Mhm.
like I'm still young, and I'm like, God damn, boy, I wish I would have waited like 32, 33. You know what I'm saying, for stuff like that. You know, the kids, nah, the kid part, yeah, I'm cool with that. I could have did that way earlier. You know what I'm saying? But because I love kids, them my babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing that. You know, they're my world. But it's like I would like for everything to be one as a whole. But you know the way that society works and operate, like well, in America, you can't have multiple wives. You know what I'm saying? But you can perceive them as your wife. And when you do that, it's just about what you're doing for them. Oh, every time she call, you ain't got the kid right now, give them what they need. You know what I mean? That's one right there that's like still showing your love for her and the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now you have conversations with one another, and depending on their emotional depth, it gets deeper and deeper, but you got to manage that shit appropriately because you got multiple. Now, if you're just dealing with one, because I was dealing with one for almost 10 years, you know what I'm
Damn.
saying? I done had my, I done had fuck ups, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man, like a real man. Like, all my fuck ups that was brought to light, you know, Yeah, this what it was. You know what I'm saying? This why I did this. You know what I'm saying? I've been asking you this. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, nicely, doing this, doing that, paying for all this shit, moved you in, did everything for you that's necessary for you to survive as a woman. I've done that twice and still doing it. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm still trying to get my shit right. You dig what I mean? That's why I said I wish I would have waited, but I'm glad I got this knowledge now because like right now I'm spreading it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna open people's mind to what like you're supposed to really be doing. Like no matter if you with that person or not, if you got a passionate love and it's genuine, meaning it started like butterflies type shit. Y'all, everybody know what I'm talking about. You see that
Mm-hmm.
thing, you like, ooh, I love you, motherfucker. God damn. You know, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's that for real, it's like that's family. It's way thicker than that water or that blood. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta treat them accordingly. You're gonna have your lash outs. You're gonna get irate. Men especially. You're gonna have them moments, but if you continue to have the moments, that's when that person becomes nothing to you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I've had that happen hella times. You know what I'm saying? But I know what they are. You know, that's like flames for me along with my kids. That I got two of them. So that's four flames right there. That's nigga. That's the fire under my ass. It's like nigga. When I go to sleep, I'm like, what if I motherfucker wake up and don't wake up tomorrow? Type shit. I know I'm high. That ain't make sense, but basically, like if I don't wake up, you know, if I don't wake up tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna have left? What did I do for them? I know I did hella shit, but you know they only got a little bit left right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get M's. You know what I mean? Assets, land. You know the basics. But then after that, at the same time, they need to have this mindset too, especially my sons, because this ain't no stupid mind. This ain't no unscrewed. I ain't unhinged. I can be
Mhm.
mad, I can be irate, but it's the passion behind the love. You know what I mean? And like I'm still young and I'm still very young physically, but I understand what's up here for myself consciously and sometimes subconsciously. But it's like I don't act on it all the time. So I feel like
Yeah.
every man should, render their self to their conscience and really hone in on what they supposed to be doing for whatever they love is. Whether it don't, and this love don't gotta be about no woman. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it don't gotta be about no kids. It don't gotta be about no person. It can be about your passion. It could be about your goals, your aspirations in life. And then you're applying all that shit at one time, and then eventually it's gonna pop. You know what I mean? Everybody said every successful person we damn ever heard done said that. That's the truth that's behind that game. They ain't saying nothing that we ain't doing. We just gotta consistently do that shit. And that's the same thing with that love, man. It's a strong emotion, one of the strongest. It's gonna make us do stupid shit, great shit, whatever we want to do with it. But I think everybody just gotta be true to themselves, man. Like that love is very dangerous. I done experienced a lot of aspects in it, so I think everybody just gotta be cautious with it too.
We could tell
I
you
done
was going through. He needed to get that off his chest, y'all.
Yes.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
man. Cause it's like,
He had
damn,
a
man,
decree. He had a decree that.
he
Yeah.
did.
He definitely had the floor for all of us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
That's just dropping gems, man. Salute. Cause I done lived it, man. I'm
Like
living it.
nobody can even touch that after you because it's just like everything you said like made sense. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We say you gotta do the salute.
Uh-huh.
Seriously.
Thank you
Appreciate that.
for
Hey,
talking
Right.
no
for
problem,
us.
no problem.
Right.
Look, hey, look, I'm ordained by the way. Got ordained at 19, so I'm here for a reason. You dig? Look,
Period.
Okay.
Period.
man.
We say
Look,
Chewy three up because you spoke for three of us.
hey, that was cold.
Like that. Why do we change position when it's the same hole?
Hmm. You said when it's the same what?
Hole.
Cold?
Hole. Hole.
Oh,
Oh,
brother,
okay.
you don't have
Oh, who the
you
hell
don't.
dare ask that question?
Look, we waiting on you.
Okay,
we
look.
we leaving this to Chewy. We don't
Hell nah.
know.
I need one. But I mean, because it's the motion in the ocean. You know how y'all say it in the boat. Whatever the case is, I mean, I ain't got no bad reviews so far. So genuinely, you know what I mean. Like if people don't talk shit because I wasn't fucking with them no more. You know what I mean. But genuinely, I ain't got no bad reviews, and I don't think I really ever had a problem with that. But you gotta change certain stuff in the primary hole. You got three holes that everybody, for nowadays using. So you got the mouth,
Yeah.
you got the vaginal hole, and you got the booty hole. So it's like whatever your play is, you know what I'm saying? You using all those because it's certain levels of pleasure. You know what I mean? Some people sensations is different, you know, they got different aesthetics, you know, like going back to role play. People want to see you in that cowgirl outfit, booty cheeks hanging out. You know what I mean? Y'all want to see niggas in them sweatpants, you know what I'm saying, when it's cold so y'all can see what he packing. You see what I mean? Like, so I mean, it's a preference. What you want to do with it? Like that's how I look at it. Why you changing? You know what I mean? It's what you how it feel for you, and how it's feeling for her. You know, that's what the guy's supposed to be talking about. How it's feeling for her. Then you know that should turn you on. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say because I really don't understand. Like, yeah, why do we change position if it's the same hole?
I think it just depends on the moment when you in that moment and you just going with the flow of what feels good at that time. And then if you really into that person, you also trying to please that other person. So you really going with the flow. And next thing you know, you all over the place.
Right.
That's how I can see that.
I like how you put that, Coach. I like how you
That
put
sounds
that.
like stigmatization.
That's what I told her. I like how she put that. I like how she put that. Dark Law, you got a response? Or we gonna just go on to the next thing?
I wasn't gonna rant, but I'm gonna have to rant. I know who exactly asked that question. I don't know them personally, but it got to be somebody, a woman that only do missionary. And I said I wasn't gonna rant, but we
Smart
got to
man.
we got to do
Smart.
better. We got to do better.
Smart.
You just can't lay on your back the whole time. I had this situation last night actually. You
Oh,
can't. You
fresh off
can't.
with it. Huh?
Yeah, fresh off. Man, you
Fresh off
can't.
with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
come
can't.
on, get
You
it off.
can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't just lay there. You can't call somebody and be like, "Come through," and you just lay there. Like you
Oh,
gotta. You
If you
you
just
got.
laying there, you ain't into that person
That's
anyway.
what
You
I'm
just trying to
saying.
get a nut for real.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying. You can't be selfish with the pleasure. You can't be
you should
selfish.
have been like, get up, turn around real quick,
Right. That's what
then.
I'm saying.
You
You
know what I
gotta
mean?
make
Like,
it do something
have the
strange for a
neck.
piece of change or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
real.
yeah. So I think it's just like there's different. I think the more you're into somebody, like we've all had that been in love, we all had that relationship where you just want to do you can't wait, especially at a long day at work. You just can't wait to get home and do something crazy. Like, man, I'm about to play helicopter man or something. I'm about to just that's one time I used to do a thing where I hang the legs off the bed. I used to call it the jackhammer and just tear that thing up.
wait, what you used to call it?
I used to call it the jackhammer. You put the legs on and you put them straight up and put them on your shoulder. You just jackhammer that thing. Yeah, like you're on a construction. Like you put that like got a construction hat on. Yeah, you gotta. I know somebody asked that question like do missionary. Women, we got to do better because yeah, we just can't just lay there and do missionary all the time. And sometimes we want to, sometimes you hitting it from the back. You want to do the Superman. You want to do the Superman pose. Sometimes you want to salute like Soldier Boy. Sometimes you want to do have fun with your partner. That's basically what I'm saying.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, have
Because
fun
what
with
you
it.
what you ain't doing, the next person don't do,
Right. Then you're gonna have to
baby.
go get a side check to do it because like they
Uh-oh.
like they always said, he said the Venus
What the
butterfly.
fuck is the Venus butterfly?
Hey, they scaring me. Hold on, they scaring. Yeah, but you can't. The pop lock and drop song. They said, "What a cutie won't do, another one will." And so you just gotta. I know whoever listen on there, get up out the missionary, do something different, please. All right, I'm done ranting.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Look, goddamn, I can't get it out, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Had to talk my shit real quick, man. We all grow through shit, you feel me? You don't go through shit, you grow through shit, you feel me? Trials and tribulations got my mind racing. I can't take this shit, call it constipation. Back to back blunts, ain't got no rotation. I'm steady trying to learn patience every day, doing brain training. You can't never grow if you're doing the same thing. Focus on yourself, just gain and maintain. Take responsibility, stop playing the blame game. And these are all the makers of a man. Don't nobody understand when you lose yourself. Ain't nobody gonna hear you when you crying for help. I jump up in the water like I'm Cleo Michael Phelps. Drowning my sorrows with this bottle till it ain't none left. Inhaling all of this gas till my problems can't breathe. I should be the MVP the way I carry my team. I need a new pair of knees the way I carry myself. They never talk about the weight of the championship belt. Can I talk my shit? Keep up the done. Hundreds, no ones.
Yes, yes, yes. And
I
we're
like
back.
that song.
We back. Thank you. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Now I'm handing over the floor to my guests, and they're gonna tell you how you can find them, how you can follow them, what they have going on. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put y'all up one by one and tell the world what y'all have going on. You on mute.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I was on mute. Well, awesome. Well, hello, I'm Decree of Dominion Podcast Dark Law here. Got a lot of exciting things going on. Again, I focus on domestic violence survivors, mental health, and dating relationships. And so my Dark Law Dominion mental health series is for those of you that are really looking into dive into the darkest parts of one's mind to reveal the light that shines. Decree and Dominion Uncut focuses on domestic violence survivors and warriors, allowing you all to take back the power from your oppressors. And then I also have September 20th, 5 p.m. is the date. First season of Black Garden Dating, Relationships, and Marriage series is going live. It'll be on my birthday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Getting shirts made, have a trailer coming out for that. So stay tuned. We're going to dive deep inside the darkest parts of relationships, dating, becoming the better version of yourself, and just very excited and pleased to have that take into fruition. And so you can follow the Create Dominion podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Audible, iHeartRadio, and also follow the Facebook and Instagram page at the Creative Dominion. Thank you.
Oh, man. Hold on. Your boy Chewy Two Up. As you can see, Two Up shop full effect. We've been up and running for about 3 years. It's just me. I say we because I'm about to hire some more people, so I'm hiring as well. So Two Up Shop Mobile Mechanic Services. You come, whatever you need done to your car, I can come and pull up on you, do it, jack it up, whatever I need to do, knock it out. Prices ain't too crazy. They pretty affordable and about half price of the dealership. Also, I am a music artist, Chewy Two Up. You can follow me on Instagram. Just type in Chewy Two Up. Google the name Chewy Two Up. Everything claim knowledge panel and everything. Apple Music, I'm bumping on there right now. So y'all just check me out. Dog Status 3 is out, as well as Deadly Assassin is out, the EP. Music videos coming soon. So y'all tune in and just keep on, watching out for content coming soon.
Hey, I'm Coach Coleman. You can always find me on my website at betteryousolutions.org. On that website, you have access to my Instagram, which is Coach Coleman.0. You can also have access to my Facebook page, which is Better You Solutions. We also have something special for the women called it's you're gonna tap into your sexuality. So we have real conversations over here. I do one-on-one sessions. I also do workshops, master classes once a month. We tapping in all the way. We also have free things as well, something called Fearless Healing, where this one is strictly for the women. We just talk about encouragement. what it is, the struggles we go through, and we just be real with each other to uplift each other. And also, when you join that Fearless Healing group, you also have access to the free master classes and things of that nature. So I try to look out for you all for free. And then you also can support me by following, subscribing to anything on my website, be a member, get discounts, because we also have gear coming out. Meanwhile, on the flip side, I do have a youth mentoring program for the youth, and that speaks for itself. We just install morals and principles in them, help them along the way. So yeah, tap in with your girl, Coach Coleman.
Bruh, you got all that going on. I can't wait
Yes.
till I can't wait till our interview. I can't wait till our interview. I can't wait. I
I
want
got
to
a
say,
question
go ahead.
about Coleman, Miss Coleman.
What's
All right,
up?
Okay.
so I'm looking at the website right now. Okay, so boom, what was the service you was just talking about just now about the was it affirmation?
What? Say that again. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Hold on, I'm looking on the website. I'm looking at the packages of the goal affirmations, the workshops. So on the workshops, is this like so you motivational? You do motivational speech classes?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, okay.
It's classes, and then we working on each other. Sometimes I have free things called co-working space. Like let's bounce ideas off each other. Because sometimes
Mm.
you know, if your friend not in the business, they're not gonna understand the lingo. They're not gonna understand the vision, like what you talking about. So we
Right,
have those
right.
co-working spaces for free as well.
Okay,
Mhm. I
okay.
love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I try
I
to look
like
out for
that.
my men too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Right on, right on.
Look, we
One
Ma'am,
more
look,
ma'am,
thing.
yes, ma'am.
One more
we
thing.
gonna
Also, y'all can
we gonna spend some
support.
money.
Say that.
What
We gonna
happened,
spend some
Chewy?
money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I was gonna say also just support going on Amazon. I'm an author as well. It's called Being Your Authentic Self. Just a self guide. Be yourself no matter what room you're in. It's on Amazon called Between Two Worlds. I also have a self care journal. It's pink. It's really for the girls, but men can use it as well. But
You
yeah,
know
all
them
that
people ain't gonna use that pink ass. You should make another
they
one.
not.
Right. Yeah,
They
You know
put
they
that cover
gonna
on
use
there.
that pink ass.
it's a bright pink too.
Now you playing. You know the
Okay,
people ain't gonna.
yes. A blue, a
I
blue,
had to shoot the shot.
Okay. Superfly.
I want to say thank you guys for coming on the panel, being a part of it. I love when I do panels because I really get to see different side of people instead of them just coming on here talking shit with me. Like they expand their mind. Like Chewy, like I wouldn't even like. I'm not. Don't take this in the wrong way. By you a music artist, like the way you think
Mm-hmm.
so mature for you to be 27. Like you really have a head on your shoulder. You ain't like these
Appreciate that.
young, you know. So and then Darion is crazy because he always say he's 27, but I really don't feel like he's 27. I really think he lied about his age
Nope,
because
September 20th.
he's very mature for his age too. So I want to say, y'all don't never change for nobody. I know this world is hard and women beat down men a lot
Yeah.
and they beat down y'all a lot in this
Yeah.
society. So to get more men that's strong and think like you guys, like y'all not all about bashing the women and y'all understood where we came from and we understood where y'all came from on this panel. So that's why I really be saying women versus men because we think different.
Yeah.
Women think different and men think different. But to be on this platform and we all can come together and be like, yeah, that makes sense. And I understand why y'all do what y'all do. That's what I love.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Make sure did
Yeah.
y'all get out y'all Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff? Because I don't remember hearing y'all saying that.
I said
Chew it
mine.
to her. Yeah, everybody
Okay.
do
Yep, the Creed the Million 24 on Instagram and then the Creed the Million podcast on
Hey,
Spotify and Facebook.
Coach,
how
did
do you
you
put that in the comments?
put it just
Yes.
write it in the comments? Don't put it in the private chat, put it in the comment. So me and Coach got an interview coming up, and I can't wait for y'all to get into her business, and not her business, but her business. Because over here we're positive. We don't care about the drama. We care about what you got going on in the business aspect or whatever you got going on. So I can't wait for that. But I want to say, make sure you guys follow Successful Toy Podcast on YouTube. TikTok. Not, I don't have a TikTok. The fuck am I saying TikTok? I'm sorry. YouTube, Instagram, because see what's in this cup. I was drinking. I don't know if y'all. But so
Drinking that liquor.
YouTube, Facebook, and what the fuck is, where am I located at again? Oh, Instagram.
YouTube, Instagram.
So make sure y'all follow me, shop my merch, and this is one of my merches, little wine thing. But at the same time, I have all Timbos. I have everything over there: book bags, mugs, fanny packs, shirts, everything, slides over there. www.successfultoypodcast.com. Support your girl, okay? And make sure y'all check out my website. I added new slots on there. I'm always looking for sponsors. I'm always looking for ad placements. I'm always looking for people, music artists to play their music. Yeah. So don't just send me your music either, because it is a fee. It's not free. Okay. So yeah. And I want to say thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your guys' day to join me on the platform. Wait, what happened? The Creed Dominion put something in, release. Black Garden releasing September 24th. Where's your stuff, Chewy? The Creed of Dominion on Facebook and Spotify.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So look, I'm saying connect to YouTube, and I click the red button. It says sign in. I go to continue. Nothing happens.
Why is it telling you connected?
You got to redo it because I had to do it twice.
Yeah. So the chat is private.
Yeah, the chat is private. That's why I said don't put it in the chat. That's just for us.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. Okay, guys. He don't know what the fuck he got going on. So
yeah,
I'll let you guys go, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to check out Successful Toy Podcast tomorrow at 1:00 on Successful Toy YouTube, and Successful Toy Podcast on Twitch. Oh yeah, and I am on Twitch. I forgot all about Twitch, y'all. But yeah, so Facebook fucking with me, stopping my money. So we're gonna just YouTube and Twitch for now. So fuck you, Facebook. Bye.
Bye, Toy.
Y'all cannot. Thank you for tuning in to the Successful Toy Podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. You can also watch us on Facebook Live. If you prefer to listen, find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Listening Notes, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. See you in the next episode. Bye.